everyone. I did do a full 2 videos actually, one on my morning skincare routine, one on my evening skincare routine back in December. Even so, I've been getting a lot of questions recently about my skincare, what I'm using. And so I had originally planned this video to go up today. Towards the end of each month, I sit down with a calendar and I try to plot out video topics for the next month. So I'd already planned today to talk about my entire skincare routine, but this time talk more about the specific ingredients, why I choose to use the products that I'm using, and as luck would have it, it's only 2 brands, Skinceuticals and Colleen Rothschild. Now, Colleen Rothschild recently reached out to me the end of last week actually and asked if I'd be interested in doing a collaboration, meaning a sponsored video. And I said, yes, but here's what I have in mind. Would you be open to this? And this is really unique. It's really rare in social media to see a brand be so confident in its products that it is fine to sponsor a video that is going to contain, let's face it, competitors. Within the hour, I heard back, said, sure, no problem, we understand. Make the video, we'll be happy to sponsor part of it. So here I am today with my video as planned anyway, but this time partially sponsored by Colleen Rothschild. I will have some codes and things. Stay tuned to the end of the video to hear about those. I'll also put them down in the description box. And as always, all the products will be listed down in the description box in the order in which I describe them to you here. I have written copious notes because I think it's important for me to get all the information out to you. These products are not inexpensive. These are not budget products. These are not products from the drugstore. They do have a higher price tag. So I think you should make as informed a decision as you can before you go ahead and purchase them. So I will be looking down occasionally to refer to my notes and also to tell you about the kind of skin that I have. Next month, I'll be 48 years old. So it is mature skin. It's aging. It is dry, it is sensitive, and oftentimes dehydrated because even though I am working on my water intake, I rarely achieve that goal. I am also highly allergic to glycolic acid and will break out in huge cystic acne when I use it. So even though glycolic acid is a fabulous skincare ingredient, not for me. Let's start with the evening routine. We're starting the evening with a Colleen Rothschild product. And if you've watched me for a long time, then you know that this is what I like to call the gateway drug to Colleen Rothschild because this was the first product I used from her line and it just hooked me. It is the Radiant Cleansing Balm and, as you can see, very well loved. Oh, and it smells so good. So I wear a lot of makeup every day. And I like to double cleanse to make sure that all of that makeup is off. And the other reason I like to double cleanse is that first cleanse gets off the makeup. The second cleanse not just assures that all the makeup is gone, but also starts with the true skincare part. I use it for a variety of reasons. First of all, because it is the most pleasant experience I have ever had with a cleansing product. I've tried a lot of other balms. Either they don't have a scent or I don't care for the scent, and this scent is something. Now, I said I'm sensitive to fragrance. I'm sensitive to a lot of things, but for some reason, this has never irritated my skin. I've never had a bad reaction with Colleen Rothschild products. So the experience makes taking off your makeup at night like a spa experience every night. It also is incredibly effective. I mean, it's one thing to smell good, but it has to work. It takes off everything. I put this on my eyes, takes off mascara, SPF, etc. Now as for what's in this thing. It has moringa oil, which is actually known to be great for moisturizing. In fact, it has quite a few key ingredients which are known to be good for moisturizing, like flaxseed oil, marula oil, and vitamin E. But in spite of all of these moisturizing properties, this is good to use on dry and oily skin. So this is the first step in my evening process. Next step is the cleanser, the true cleanser. And now we're hopping over to Skinceuticals. So I first started using this product because I had the perfect peel back in December, and if you missed that, I vlogged it. When it's all said and done, yes, I think it was worth it, and I do want to do it again. I do think that each time you do it, you see that much more improvement, and I'd like to do it at least one more time. I was looking for products I could use post-procedure because my skin was not doing great. I was very uncomfortable, and when I was doing my research, this popped up, and it had actually been sent to me in PR, and I never touched it. So pulled it out. This is the Soothing Cleanser Foam. So this is a soap-free cleanser. It is for all skin types, and it is particularly good for sensitive skin, post-procedure skin, irritated or inflamed skin. So ticked all those boxes post-procedure, and I continue to use it because while my skin is definitely calm and in a good place, it's still sensitive, so it's great for just every day. Some of the key ingredients in this are cucumber extract, which is soothing, sorbitol, which actually draws moisture into the skin, keeping it hydrated, and glycerin, which is obviously a moisturizer. This I use actually morning and night. So you'll hear about this very briefly again when we get to the morning routine. Third step in my evening routine, and again is used in the morning. Now this is not the container that it came in. This is the Colleen Rothschild Micro Mineral Soothing Toner. I have raved about this for a very long time. Like I said, my skin is sensitive. It is also reactive. It does not react well to all kinds of things. Sometimes I'll know what it's going to be. Other times I have no idea what set it off. So this particular component of my skincare routine is very good at calming skin. It prevents reactions. I don't know if that's official, but I have seen that to be the case. And I noticed it especially when I put the Retin-A or tretinoin back into my routine. My adjustment period was almost zero. I never suffered from extra dryness, flakiness, peeling, none of that. And I truly believe that it's the soothing toner that made all the difference. The first ingredient in this is aloe leaf juice, then cabbage rose water, and then glycerin. So those are all soothing and moisturizing properties. It does actually have rose quartz in it and rosehip, I think it's rosehip seed oil, all very soothing, moisturizing properties. There is a sister product to this, the exfoliating scrub, which I keep in my shower and I use to exfoliate my skin once or twice a week. My face, not my whole body. I will never be without this product. And the reason I decanted it from its original container was because my medicine cabinet does not have adjustable shelves and the full-size bottle was kind of a tight squeeze. So I just put it in this airless pump, and that way also when I travel, it's just easier to and smaller to throw into my travel bag. Sorry, I had to pause the video and work on my lighting. I'm actually filming this on Sunday on Valentine's Day, and it is starting to flurry and the sun is coming in and out. Yes, you heard me right. It is starting to possibly snow here. So the lighting is a little bit strange. Okay, let's get on to the routine. Next, in the evening, I would do my Retin-A or tretinoin combination. I get that from Curology. And then we go to something new. I just added this about 6 weeks ago. It's from Skinceuticals and it is called their Resveratrol B E. Now resveratrol is an antioxidant and it's most commonly found in wine. In fact, my husband's cardiologist recommended that he have 1 or 2 glasses of red wine a night because of the resveratrol. It's great for his heart. And if you want to justify your nightly wine drinking, Pinot Noir has the highest levels of resveratrol of all the red wines. So drink up and just say that your cardiologist recommended it. Now this you do not drink. This you apply to your face. It is in a pump. It's a glass bottle. And this is an antioxidant, like I said, and it's meant to protect your skin, to help with brightness and also with firmness. This is great for dry skin, normal skin, and combination skin, not so much oily. What makes this product more unique than others on the market is that it has the highest concentration of pure, stable resveratrol. I think it's 1%, if I'm correct, along with an anti-inflammatory called, I have to read this, Bicalin. It's 0.5%. And it also has 1% vitamin E. Now, all of these things together help protect against free radicals, replenish your skin's lipid barrier, diminish the signs of aging. It is patented and it is applied at night because it works well while you're asleep. It just does its business and isn't interrupted with, your daily goings on and exposure to pollutants and all that good stuff. I have noticed, it takes a little bit of time, but I have noticed since using this, my skin feels so much softer and smooth. I don't know if it's more firm. I hope over time I'll be able to see that more because I could use a little. Anyway, I'm really enjoying this so far. Here comes another product that I use morning and evening, and it is again from Skinceuticals, and it is their H.A. Intensifier or Hyaluronic Acid Intensifier. I have decanted this as well because it comes in a glass bottle with a little stopper, and I'm terrified I'm going to knock it over. And these are really expensive products. So I do not want to waste a single drop. I think it is right at $100. I should know, I just bought another one last week. I think it's $100. So this is more targeted. It intensifies the levels of hyaluronic acid in your skin. It is recommended to use post-procedure. It is recommended to use over dermal fillers. I don't have any. Well, I guess I technically do on my lips, and I do put it over my lips. I concentrate more where the fine lines and wrinkles are, like my nasolabial folds, the marionette lines, crow's feet, under the eyes, and across the forehead. It's more of a targeted approach. It does not replace your moisturizer. They really only recommend using 4 to 6 drops morning and night. In the morning after your antioxidants, in the evening after your retinoids. And speaking of retinoids, I actually put this on first. I got that order. This comes, the H.A. Intensifier comes after this next step. This next step is back to Colleen. I remember when this first came out, I was so excited. I have never seen anything quite like it on the market. It is her Retinol Supreme Eye Serum. Comes in a glass bottle with a pump. I only use half a pump. So this is a retinol eye serum. You use it in the evening, which makes this unique, or what makes it unique, is that it is combined with vitamin C. So you get vitamin C and retinols together, counteracts the look of wrinkled eyes, and I should stress this, no matter how amazing your skincare is, and it is important to use good skincare, you already have lines and wrinkles, they are not going to disappear because you use skincare. Botox and fillers will remove them, but you still need to use good skincare to prevent them from getting worse, and it makes the appearance of them diminish. This little glass bottle also contains a really unique ingredient. I went down a rabbit hole investigating what this does. It is called Saliporine 8, which they did a study, and it was determined, not supposedly, it was determined that it increased moisture by 6,000%. Now, it said that on the Colleen Rothschild site, but I went and determined that independently, found the study. Wow, that's proved to me that science is not my forte. But anyway, I had it independently confirmed with my own eyes, and not just from marketing, that it increases moisture by 6,000%. I love it. I just do like a half pump. I tap it between my fingers, pat it around underneath my eyes, and I bring it all the way up and around. It has never dried out the skin on or around my eyes. It has, I'm doing this, like it's not a liquid, it's a serum, but it's a fixed serum. It has like, it's very moisturizing. It feels like a moisturizer, but it is absorbed so quickly into the skin. It feels lovely. Then I follow with the H.A. Intensifier. So we're hopping back over to Skinceuticals. This is their A.G.E. Interrupter. Yes, it says Age Interrupter. This is marketed as an anti-aging cream, not specifically a moisturizer. A.G.E. stands for Advanced Glycation End Products, which are a product of aging. So this interrupts the production of those products. It doesn't stop them. Nothing will stop the hands of time, but this allegedly will help slow it down. It's supposed to especially help with skin firmness, which I could definitely use. It has 4% blueberry extract, which is an antioxidant, and it has 30%, here's another one, I'm sorry, but I have to refer to my notes, proxylane, which supports the skin's own G.A.G. Synthesis. And to greatly simplify what that means, it's involved in it amplifies collagen production and restores water to the skin. So this is very good, but to feel fully moisturized and to kind of lock it all in, if I had to pick a second favorite product from Colleen after the cleansing balm, it's this one, and it's Face Oil number 9. Back to the glass bottle with the pump. It smells delicious. It's called Face Oil number 9 because there are 9 oils in this. So even though this is an oil, it is not greasy. It is absorbed so easily into the skin. It's great for all skin types. Some of the oils are black seed oil, moringa oil, and omegas 3, 6, and 9. Oh, also marula oil. Marula oil is actually pretty heavy in amino acids, proteins, which are hydrating, lots of anti-aging properties. This is just a miracle in a bottle. I've talked about it before, but in case you've missed those earlier videos, yes, it is moisturizing. Yes, it is easily absorbed. Weirdly, if I have a zit coming out and I put this on, it seems to make it go away faster than the days where I skip this, and I rarely skip it. So I don't know. I don't know what is in here that makes that happen, but I absolutely love it. It's also great on cuticles. It's easily mixed in with other moisturizers like their Extreme Recovery Cream if you really need some heavy moisturizing. And some nights, if I'm just in a hurry, I'll take a scoop of the A.G.E. Interrupter and a little pump of the Face Oil number 9, mix them together, and put them all in. It's just fabulous. It's morning time, and it's time to start the routine all over again. So in the morning, I do go back to the Skinceuticals Soothing Foam Cleanser. I use that to just quickly rinse my face of all the leftover products from the night before, start with a clean slate. I follow up with the Micro Mineral Soothing Toner always. And I have to say how I apply it. I used to put it on the pad and a cotton round and put it all over my face. I felt like I was wasting product. So this pump gives out just enough. I pump it right into my hands and just kind of go like this and just rub it all over my face. And then I feel like I'm not wasting anything and I'm not adding waste to my trash can with a used cotton pad. So it's a win-win. Then we get to this guy. All right, so this is the Skinceuticals CE Ferulic with 15% L-ascorbic acid. Now, Colleen Rothschild does have a vitamin C treatment complex, and we're gonna get to that next. This is not the original container. Again, it comes in the glass bottle with the dropper. I actually knocked one over once, and to see a $166 product, half of it spill out on your counter is horrifying. So one of the reasons I decant it into a pump is to prevent that from happening. This one is also opaque. Vitamin C, when exposed to sunlight, can degrade. So even though I've talked to actually the Skinceuticals in-house people and asked them about that, and they said they have done all the tests and you don't need to worry about that. The efficacy when you first own it as compared to when it starts to yellow, there's no difference. If it makes you feel better, go ahead and put it in something opaque. So there it is. So I had first received my first bottle of vitamin C Ferulic, again, as a PR gift, a very generous PR gift. And I initially did not want to use it because I have had the worst luck with L-ascorbic acid. Now, from a vitamin C standpoint, L-ascorbic acid is the gold standard. It's considered the best, most effective of the vitamin C molecules to use. But I had tried many brands that had L-ascorbic acid with the same result, huge cystic acne. Now, I don't care how brightened my skin is or how much diminished my fine lines are if I have big lumps that hurt all over my face. Like, it's not a great payoff. So I was really hesitant to take it out, but I'm like, okay, everybody raves about it. It is the most sold vitamin C treatment product in the world. Worst case scenario, I break out, it'll be gone in a week, and I can make a video about it. This is patented, so when you see people talking about dupes, it's not a dupe. It might be a similar product, but the ingredients are patented and the order in which they're combined and the percentages, that's patented. So it's not an exact dupe. And I tried it. Oh gosh, there goes the light again. One moment. Now, you know what? We're just gonna sit here and talk. Let's just say that clearly, since I'm on, I think, my third or fourth bottle now, and I've invested in those, that it's working for me. What does vitamin C do? Like I said, it improves the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, helps brighten skin, helps with skin tone, again with the firmness, it protects, it's an antioxidant. This particular one from Skinceuticals also has 1% vitamin E and 0.5% ferulic acid. Those combined seem to make it incredibly effective. However, if you are one of my many friends who has a bad reaction to L-ascorbic acid, and there are a lot of you out there, I've heard from you, or if the $166 price tag has you running screaming, Colleen Rothschild does have a vitamin C treatment complex that I used for years, and it was literally the only one up until this one that I could use that gave me similar results, that did not cause my skin to break out, and that at full price is $66. And if you use my code, which I always have going, which is GoldGirl20, that's 20% off. I think it brings it down to 52, something like that. I think it's like 65 and then it brings it down to 52. So it's much more affordable than the $166 price tag because Skinceuticals almost never goes on sale. Colleen's vitamin C treatment is also in a different delivery system. It's much more gentle on the skin. It's much easier to use. It's in a tube very similar to a product I'm going to talk about later. It's a smaller tube, but it's easier to dispense. It's opaque. It has amazing, it also has other ingredients like bearberry extract, which is known to diminish photo aging. It's an either or I mean, you could alternate and depending on your budget, get both, but we're gonna talk about this actual product later. I'm going to set it down. Those are two options, the only two options I would recommend for vitamin C. Next would be the H.A. Intensifier again. And then I get to my all-time favorite eye cream. And I think the name says it all. It's from Colleen Rothschild. It is the Complete Eye Cream. Everything you need completely in this little container. It helps with dark circles, it helps with puffiness, obviously dryness. I have tried everything, including 2 of the eye creams from Skinceuticals. I still come back to this one. It has hyaluronic acid. It has an ingredient called Dermaxil, I think is what it's called, which is basically a ceramide and peptide complex. And what that does is it stimulates cell communication, which helps repair damage. But for me, just quite simply, it's moisturizing, it's easy to apply, and it doesn't make my mascara smear. That's really all I'm looking for in an eye cream. And this one is hands down the best. We're almost done here. We've got to moisturize day and night, especially if you have dry skin. So I would recommend the Sheer Renewal Cream. I've been using it for years. It's from Colleen Rothschild. It is currently sold out. So make sure you go onto the Colleen Rothschild website. It's just ColleenRothschild.com. Sign up for her newsletter, and then you will be alerted the minute it is back in stock. I love this. It's great for all skin types. It was actually introduced to me by someone who has oily skin. Like I said, I have dry skin. It is great to use under makeup. It dries to almost a powder-like finish, so it almost works as a primer under your makeup. It's oil-free. It has all kinds of great skin ingredients, antioxidants, things to increase moisture. Love it. Sold out. Currently, because my skin is dry, it's still not as bad as it was, but post-procedure, I was looking for something to really put on my skin as my skin was literally peeling off and then after. And again, I went back to Skinceuticals because a lot of their products were designed specifically to be used post-procedure. And what I reached for was the Triple Lipid Restore 242. And it's called 242 because it's supposed to be the perfect ratio of lipids and ceramides for, I don't know, I guess the best moisture. It's ideal for normal to dry skin. It's pretty heavy moisturizer. It's just, I mean, you're not gonna be able to see it. It's just a white cream. On the Skinceuticals website, it's not under moisturizers. It's under anti-aging products. I am enjoying this. I will go back to the Sheer Renewal Cream as the temperatures heat up, like as we get into spring, summer, because this is pretty heavy and I think my makeup would slide off under it. But right now with my skin, well, my skin is now recovered, but with the heat going and the dryness in the air, it is great for me at this moment. Oh my gosh, I think the blizzard's coming. It's getting really dark. Okay, last step, which you'd think you don't need today, but you need to wear this every single day, whether you leave the house or not, rain or shine, sun or clouds, SPF. And the SPF I am currently using is from Skinceuticals. It's the Physical UV Defense Sunscreen SPF 30. It is a white, I mean, it's in a squeezy tube, it's white. And I'll be honest, it will leave a little bit of a white cast, which I don't think is noticeable under makeup, but then again, look at me. I'm white already. Here it is rubbed in. Does one look, well, I can tell you this one looks more moisturized. It is moisturizing, but other than that, 100% mineral protection, which is critical for me. If there's any kind of chemical, not any kind, but the sunscreen only SPFs that are chemical make my skin itch. I don't know what happened. I used to be able to use them, now I can't. I will switch in the warmer weather to, what is it called? Physical Fusion UV Defense. I've talked about it before. That one is an SPF 50. I do want the higher SPF when I'm outside more. It is also super thin liquid, like almost water-like. It is tinted, which I prefer in the warmer months. And again, it's 100% mineral protection, which I prefer. That's a lot. I do, before we leave, want to mention a couple of things. Like I said, Skinceuticals rarely goes on sale. Sometimes they offer bundles that when bought together will be a less price than when bought separately, but they're still pretty expensive. I will link the products to both the Skin Store, well, I'll link them to Skinceuticals, Skin Store, and Derm Store, because sometimes Skin Store and Derm Store offer like maybe 15% off, or they'll have the bundles. It's rare, but it happens. As for Colleen Rothschild, like I mentioned, I have a standing code, GoldGirl20, that gives you 20% off. But right now, and I can't remember when it ends, so I'll put that down in the description box, she is having a sale. So if you spend $100 or more, you will get $25 off. So that's 25% savings if you use the code THANKS25. And if you spend $200 or more, you get $50 off, which again is 25%, better than my code. And that's THANKS50. I do want to share one thing that I just got from her that I'm really excited about. I didn't even touch on all the other products that I love from Colleen Rothschild. Like basically everything in their hair care line. I use everything. The shampoo, the conditioner, the styling cream, and the serum changed my hair. Like I cannot recommend that enough. And then this just came out. This is the Body Butter Trio. I don't know if this is permanent or not, so I would jump on this. It's 2 of their most popular body butters in a smaller size. The Tahitian Monoi body butter. Look at this beautiful packaging. Is that gorgeous? Ooh, so pretty. And then the Honey Vanilla body butter. I love this packaging too. And if you like honey and vanilla, there's matching other products in this line. I'll link them in the description box. And then, so excited, if you love the scent of her hair products, the newest one, Warm Amber body butter, that will be reminiscent of her hair care products. And this is only available, as far as I know, in this bundle. So very excited about that. Love these products, love Colleen, love her openness to this idea for a sponsored video. Thank you, Colleen Rothschild, for sponsoring part of this video. Thank you to all of you who hang out with me, watch my videos, keep me going. It is much appreciated. If you have any questions about any of these products that I mentioned, or if I've left anything out, please do not hesitate to ask your question down in the comments below. As always, like I just said, thank you for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.